Video in the React.js beginner tutorial series. In this video, we are going to discuss about React Fragments. So what the React fragment is, why we need it. So before proceeding further with that, we just have to understand whenever you are having component, the component can return only a set of HTML code. That's it. Let me take an example here. If you look at it here, we don't need this. This is an older example. I have another fresh app.js file. The application is already running up. So let me change this. New fragment. Just I'm adding a random text here so that you know the page is refreshing with the latest data. So now what we are going to do is, here I'm returning only one HTML content. I can have more than one HTML content underneath this division tag. Let's say example lorem 5, but this is not possible. Okay, here itself you can see, right, when I try to return more than one element from the component, I'm getting error. It started getting red scroll here. So why this? Because React doesn't support this. If you look at the error message, you can clearly see that's a parsing error stating that adjacent JSX element must be wrapped within an enclosing tag. So that's what the condition that we have it in the React, because we are following the JSX, so component supposed to return only one element at a time. So what shall we do? So we usually do just wrap everything within a division tag or something. Okay, that depends, section tag or main or something like that. So here I have wrapped everything within a division tag, but keep that in mind, we don't need this. I don't want this division at all, but this division is just created for the sake of avoiding the error message. So let me get back to the screen of the browser. Now we can see everything is populated properly. Let's go to the inspect element. You can see the source code. I'm having the division underneath. I'm having a division. This division is not required. Okay, this division it not at all required, because just wrapped this to child to remove the error. Now this division is populated. Of course, that's an extra division that will need some time to render on the DOM. So how to avoid that? How to overcome that? And that's where fragment comes in. So here I can have a fragment. Okay, this fragment is actually coming from React. Okay, so if I go back to the screen, if I go back to the browser screen once after the compilation is completed for the fragment, a fragment is not defined because that's supposed to get imported. Done. Now you can see I don't have that extra division. That's where this is all about. Okay, that's where the fragment is all about. So wherever you are having extra element, the division or something, if you wanted to avoid the error message, in that case you can go for the fragment, and this is only for avoiding the error message. This fragment doesn't going to get added into the DOM element. Okay, you can either use fragment or else you can just remove them. Remove this import statement as well. This is also fine. Absolutely, you will be getting the same result. There won't be any change. This is what we call it as fragment. So that's all for the video. So let me reiterate it one more time. So fragment is nothing but whenever you wanted to return more than one element from a component and you don't want it to get any extra node into the DOM, then go for fragment. So the fragment is actually quite easier. So this is how the syntax should look like. Okay, that's it for the video. We will meet in the next video. Till then, bye, take care. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do consider subscribe to the channel. Till then, bye, take care.